Home Show.
Sharon from Victorville, California has a question about cabinet refinishing.
Yeah, she wants your step-by-steps, Tom, on fixing this one. She says she wants to take it darker. I would like to stain this bathroom cabinet from this lighter color to a darker color. What would be the steps in doing this correctly?
Okay, to restain wood, if you're going to use a penetrating stain, you would have to strip that. And to do a whole bunch of them, your cabinets, your doors, your drawer fronts, it would be just a nightmare you don't want to get into. So what I would do is this, and this is exactly how I would handle it with all the new products out there. I would take that door that you have a picture of. I would go down to the most convenient but totally complete only paint store that you know of and put it down with them and say, this is what I want to do. I have a feeling what they'll do is they'll say, well, we have some gel coat stains and maybe a primer that goes with it that we can mock it up and make this kind of color, and they can help you come up with a solution maybe to do exactly what you want. I don't know, because you have some limits with gel coat. But what happens is they end up putting a primer down, which would be a lighter primer, and just give it a tan base, for instance. And then the gel coat stain would go on top, and it would give you a lighter kind of a stain look without being a paint. And that might be something that appeals to you. It might not, and you might say, forget it, and then you could have someone build you new drawer fronts and door fronts, and then just go ahead and have the cabinets refaced and then put those on there. And that would look really nice, and that would go back to the original wood and have the stain put on. But to strip those down, because that's a plywood panel with that molding around the edge, you're never going to be able to get that plywood stripped. You'll end up stripping right through that veneer, and then it's just a throwaway door at that point.
Yeah, but Trifection here in the Houston area does refacing, and I'm sure that there's somebody in Victorville, California who does it too.
Absolutely.
And the nice thing about that is you can pick a wood grain, a color. I mean, you really make them look like a brand new cabinet, and all they're going to do is basically refinish recreate new doors on it. And I
did my kitchen with that. Yes.
And they also create, like, well, here in Trifection, when they do it, they replace the actual drawers as well, and you get new pulls on it and everything. It's like getting new cabinets. Yeah.
I like those self-closing. I challenged my father when he was alive. He said, "Nuh-uh." I said, "Try to slam it. Go on, try to slam it." And he would take me up with anything. And he never could, and he goes, "Wow, that's impressive." And my dad was not easily impressed, being the Inspector General of the United States Air Force, retired.
Sandy would like me to get some that are self-filling, that the things on the counter go into. Right. You got a question, go ahead and visit HomeShowRadio.com. Click on that Ask Tom button right there. It's the blue one, and then it'll take you to this page where you can send us pictures and videos and whatever you need to make sure that Tom can answer your question, because he answers them every day. We post a new one of these every day at HomeShowRadio.com, our YouTube channel, and, of course, on our Facebook page.